Gotta make sure this is working. I have not streamed in a while. I don't stream because we got crappy. But I could get Xfinity now. Although, I should probably put. Can you put this in the cup? Sort of show. Okay, hello. Someone's there. Got one viewer. I got a few seconds before I start cracking some stuff. Although, you know, I should probably have Augie over here. I don't know where I'm gonna put him. Yeah, because I'm trying to pull the. There's a ghost card of him, which is alright. I don't know how much they're going for. Some people are selling it for like $600. Yeah. There you are. Look at that, he's so cute. Oh damn, why I gotta move this way. There we go. Alright, here we go. We got the starter decks, finally. Yeah. I guess I'll just take turns, start with the War Grey. And same thing. It's gonna stay like that, huh? So I do have extra. So I got 2 of each, and then I got extra, an extra 2 from one of my friends. I'm gonna be so mad if he ends up pulling the cards, the altar cards. Yeah, see, there you go. It says streams bit rates is lower. Well, look at you. Just here to open my cards. Then I'll get off the live streaming. Bam. There we go. We got the War Grey. Opening it up first. Foist. Okay. I should have taken off my sweater. It's hot. You know what's crazy with these decks is that they change the way they package them every single time. I remember I like the Jessamon and the Ragnar ones because they were so small and compact. Why can't I pull this up? Well, clearly you're stuck on. Struggle is real. Here we go. Boom. Oh. Throw that away. Got that little Coromon right there. Bam. It's behind this. Okay. Oh, it does come with the playmat-ish still. This is cool. It'd be nice to have like the artwork. I'll probably actually make a playmat. That looks cool. Wait.
Oh, I love that.
Damn, it's not double-sided or petty. That's pretty cool. Oh. Thank you, folks. Please, thank you. And then we got some, what is this, some rules? Oh! Alright, so I guess because it's all the world conversion stuff, so people might... A lot of new people I feel like are going to pick up this game. But here we go, we got a flow chart. Cards needed for the game, preparation for the game, turn order, that's pretty cool. Attack order as well. Move this out of the way. So it does have, this is cool. I wish they had this at the beginning, back in the day. Instead, we just got like those paper memory things, which we don't get those anymore. I think I still have some. But this is actually pretty cool. Look, in case you want to play again. Don't look so happy to play. Okay, here we go. Will they still do the whole... Although, I guess those would be it, right, with the memories. We got the Coromons with the alterns. We got 4. the new Bioman has how many do you get? So it's important to get at least two of the deck that you're going to play because some of them will only have two. You need two decks to have the four. You got the Bergermon. You got 4 Bergermons, and it's usually the foil ones that are only 2. I guess I could set them out like this. 4 of those. You got Garudamon. So I've been reading up on these, and usually it's the ultimates will give like Alliance and get security attack +1. The tamers will help you like spit them out for cheaper when you card drop them, which is why they all have on plays. And of course, I think the better deck might be the Metal Garurumon. Maybe not the better deck, but the tamer that gives them rush when you drop them is crazy. Of course, the Wargrave doesn't have it. So we got there's actually 4. 4 of the Garudamon. And bam, there's a whole evil line. We got a Gatomon. 4 of those. Security effect, so you play it. Okay. Are you like, you watching me? You're making me shy. See, look, there you go. So this Angelomon, we only actually get 2 of this one. That was cool. Look at this one. Sexy, yeah. So only 2 of those. Tentomon, we got 4. Kabuterimon. Should be 4. I should probably, I'm not gonna. Mega Kabuterimon. And then the way they did this, they actually split them up. So like half of the Digidestined are in like one box, and then the other half is in the other one. I actually think you have to build the deck using both decks, so you can make it as optimal as possible. And then with the new cards and the convergence, you'll have like the Secret Rare Tie and all that stuff. We got, they give you 4 Agumons. I don't know where that Altar Agumon's supposed to come in, whether here, which I think so, or in the back. We'll find out. Well, there's the Agumon Radar. You know what? Let me not even make this part of myself. 3 and 5. We got the new Wargreymon Ace. Pretty good. I don't like that it doesn't have the option to, do the Greymon or Digivolve from Greymon for 3. It's just Adventure or Hero. So if you were to use this in a Greymon deck, best way to use it would be blasting, because if not, you have to pay for it. So we got 2 of the Wargreymon Ace, and now we got the Sora and Kari. So all of them, I believe, when you would play a Digimon with adventure traits, you would suspend it and then reduce the cost. So for each one you have, you get to further reduce the cost. Tai and Izzy, I'm assuming they give you 2, of course. So there's 2 of the Tai and Izzy's, and it looks like that might be the ones that are 2 ofs. Our Courage United. There's 4 of those. Security cards are actually interesting. So we're getting new ones. So both decks have new security cards. You have, I think it's like Gemini's and this one. And then you have Island of Adventure, which this is either episode 1 or 2 when Greymon comes about. So it might be episode 2 where they're in the beach. They see the phones and they're like, oh my god, there's phones, which is so weird. Like, how are there phones in the beach with sand and shit? But anyway, so security cards, and then the way these work is, so this one says, add your top security card to the hand, then place this card face up as a security card. So when you would play it, if there isn't one in your security stack face up, like so, then you would play it. So then, here it has the security effect, says all turns, all your level 3 or higher Digimon get plus 2000 DP. I don't know how usable these will be because you have Alliance anyway, and you're just going to give the power of the level 5 to the other one. So I don't know. Play testing is going to be pretty nice. Ooh. Right, we have the reprint of the Scrambles here. Scramble. So this would be another reason for you to get it. And damn, that looks cool. And I'm assuming they're all going to be different. So of course, that's cool. You got Agumon with Shoutmon and Coronamon there. And they only give you 1? So it's only 1 of each? That's crazy. Hold on, get out of my way. I'm gonna set all these up real quick. So Tamers, War Greymon, and Jewelmon, you only get 2 of. So we got the red scramble. And my camera's going wonky. We got the blue scramble. This one is with Gomamon. Is it Lunamon? Lunamon, and I always want to call this one the hell's that Pokemon one? The Coral Reef one. Well, I don't even know the name. And I think Kamemon. So one of each. We got a yellow scramble. This is Gatomon, Armadillomon, Salamon, and Pulsemon on there. These are pretty cool. I definitely see myself just like this would be cool to have all like framed up, kind of like the new Omnimon stuff. Yeah, green scramble with Eosmon, Wormmon, Tentomon, and Fanbymon. This is really cool. This is really cool artwork. Black. Oh, this is nice. Black scramble has Snatchmon. Shit, what's this champion? Kurosarimon? Is that what it's like? Kurosarimon, Karamon. Oh, this one only has 3. This one has 3 Digimon. Well, that is such sick artwork. Purple Scramble. You got Ghostmon, Wizardmon, and Candlemon down here. So there's only 3 here as well. Dang. Okay, well, this was nothing. So back in the day, these would be the ones that have like your memory, and then you can turn them around, create your whole memory stuff. Oh, these have keyword effects. These have keyword effects and rules text glossary. Why did they give you 3? Okay. Cool, there we go. That was one. Yeah. I think I'm gonna frame these. Pretty cool. And then I'm assuming the other one will have who are we missing? We're missing, they have to do the starters. So we're missing Gabumon, which of course is gonna be the other one. Biomon might be in the other one. And Tentomon's already there. What am I missing? Palmon. I'm like, I'm not missing one. There we go. That's one. No hits. I think you can get only the Agumon or Gabumon altered. I think. I didn't really look into it, but I just know those are it. Which are really expensive right now for no reason. But a lot of people have been. I too wonder where the slot for the rare Agumon pull would go. Kurosarimon, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be part of the Agumon that'll be like right there, front and center, or if they just like throw it in there. But I've never been lucky with the decks. Been lucky with like pulling Ghost Rare cards, but not as of late. I think the latest one I pulled was the Gold Mastemon. I think so. Aside from that, no luck. Alright, let's open up the blue one now and see if I can actually open this quicker. See? So they're getting stuck, and then the reason they get stuck is because the paper hits this flap. So that's not good. There we go. So it gets stuck in this flap, and it prevents you from pulling it out. I don't know if they're all like that. If you guys have opened them already, it's just me, or I don't know how to open packs or boxes apparently. So there we go. We got the blue one. I have 2, so I will probably keep one. I had the starter deck 1, 2, and 3. I had those for such a long time. The boxes, I had them for such a long time. They were all dusty, and I'm like, what do I even have them for? Like, I'm never gonna sell them, and it's just like they're just there collecting dust. So I'm just gonna throw them out. I threw them out. I also had the very first promo pamphlet where all the rookies came out with the promos. I feel like those would have been good if the promos actually were good. It would have been expensive, but they're not expensive anymore. This should be the same thing as the other one, so I'm not going to bother with this one. But we could see the playmat, which, alright man, you know what? I gotta say, I say this every time. Every time they make a Gabumon and Agumon deck, they always make the Gabumon better. Always. Like, always. This looks sick. Like, how sick does that look? Now, compare that one to the red one. Which, although, I mean, they're both pretty good. They're both pretty. Actually, you know what? I actually might like the War Greymon better. There's a War Greymon one, which is just the artwork of the box, and there's your Metal Garurumon. Going back to my stuff, what I was saying, Metal Garurumon's like always better. Although, I actually feel I gotta reread what the Metal Garurumon does this time around. But I actually feel like the War Greymon might be better this time around because it gives itself protection not just to him. I guess I should have read it right. He gives protection to himself and or any other Digimon depending how many tamers with different colors, hero or trait, or adventure, I mean, are in the field. Metal Garurumon, I don't remember what he does, but let's find out. We got 4 of the Sunamon, which I think this one might be better. This one has on deletion. You can recycle the cards from your deck. The Sunamon, not Sunamon, this is Sunamon. The Koromon gives you 1000 DP all turns. Could work. I mean, after you do Alliance and then they'll swing over something, then they just have the extra 1000 DP. But I don't know. I don't find that one being too helpful. I could be wrong. We got 4 of the Gomamons. This one, your opponent can't gain memory other than by tamer effects. Pretty good. More Floodgate cards. You get 4 of those. You get 4 of the Ikakumon. This one's a security version of the. I already forgot the other one. It plays out and then has on play when Digivolving. Trash top 2 evil cards from one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your Digimon with no evil sources. Can't attack or block. So it's kind of like the other one where strips and then stuns. Then when attacking, inherit, get to draw. You got the Zudomons here. Same thing. So the level 5s do different on play when Digivolving, but then they have that your turn once per turn. When your other Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have Adventure trait, one of your Digimon gains Alliance for the turn. Then one of your Digimon may attack. That's pretty cool. Because now it's going to give it Alliance and Blitz, but not Rush. It would have to already be there, and then you drop this one. So, like, if you have a Gomamon, and you drop this one could give this one the Alliance. So now you just tap this one. Now he gets 9k. Security attack plus 1 when this one attack. So, I think that's how that's going to work. I feel like the meta, I guess, with this build is going to be pretty fast because it's all about extra security checks. We got 4 of the Booty Angemon. Oh boy. This isn't the first time they just like throw his cheeks around, right? Or is this the first one? When Digivolving, if you have one of your tamers, you may play one tamer with Adventure. So there's your memory, your tamer player. When attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k for the turn. Got 4 of these. 2 of the Magna Angemons. This one actually looks pretty cool. I'll zoom in on this. Come on, camera. Bam, look at that. See, so when Digivolve, this one gives 6,000 DP or lower Digimon as. Yeah, so this one does DP reduction, and then the whole Alliance thing that I was talking about as an. Oh my god, it's good. The box fell behind me. So I only get 2 of those. Again, really important why you gotta get 2. At least. But people are just getting a lot because they're trying to get the old tarts, Gabumons, and Agumon. You got the on player, trashing 1 card with Adventure, draw 2. That's pretty good. That could speed up your deck for sure. We got 4 of the Togemon. This one has on play when Digivolving. If you're tamer with the Adventure trait, have 3 or more total colors, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Adventure trait. So you get to go into level 5 for free if you have enough tamers. All turns get 1000 DP. Palmon, all turns get 1000 DP as its inherit. 4 Lilymons. The Lilymon does on play when Digivolving, suspend all your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or lower. That's Nidhogg right there. If you guys remember back in the day, Nidhogg was BT2, BT5. I think it was BT5. And then same thing. So it's kind of helpful that you know that all the level 5s are going to have the same thing with the Alliance or giving. But the on play when Digivolving, like I said, are going to be different. So Got the whole line of Palmon here besides the Megas. What are we missing? Oh, and Gabumon. If we do have it, maybe he'll be here. This is sick artwork though. And no, of course not. There you go. There's a Gabumon. Guess I should have zoomed in on the Agumon too. But I think Agumon is just the other side of this card. This one lets you warp to a Metal Garurumon. Either if they have 10,000, a Digimon with 10,000 DP or more, or if there's tamers, enough tamers, 3 or more different colors, you're able to warp into the Metgal. We got the Metal Garurumon Ace, which I think we're only going to get 2. Alright, let me see what this one does. So, I'll read the one down here. So it's an Ace Digimon, and then on play and when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. For every 2 colors your tamers have, add 1 to this effect level maximum. I like that it returns it to the bottom of the deck and not on deletion, because a lot of on deletion things happen, like Fortitude. Think of Emperor Greymon, when it gets deleted, spits out another tamer, and now it just sets itself up for next round. So I think that's a better removal. Although we're seeing a lot of Digimons now that have, like, if this Digimon will leave the battle area, I'll do X, Y, and Z, and they don't leave. When attacking, once per turn, you may play 1 level 4 lower Digimon card from the trash without paying a cost. That reminds me of the OG purple Metal Garurumon. He plays a level 3 purple Digimon, I think from your trash or something. Very old card. They're kind of combining it. Okay, well, not too bad. Excuse me. People were talking about it. They could probably do the Omnimon Ace deck. And I actually want to try that, see how that goes. We got Joe and Mimi. Starting your main phase, if you have a Digimon with Adventure, gain 1 memory your turn. When any Digimon cards with Adventure trait will be played from your hand by suspending this tamer, reduce play cost by 1. We got Matt and TK. I think this is, to me, I think this is the best one. Just from reading it. I haven't played or anything like that, so I don't know. The reason is because to your turn, when any Digimon cards with the Adventure trait would be played from your hand by suspending this team and reduce play cost by 1. They all do that. But the other one is all of your level 5 or higher Digimon with the Adventure trait gain Rush during your turn. So if you have the memory and you play one for, like, say you got 4 memory, you can play one for like 2, then it gets Rush, it could swing. You play another one even if it passes turn. Other level 5 say then they can attack. This gives it Rush. So now they got Rush and Blitz. That's just, yeah. To me, I think this is going to be the best tamer to have in the build. Probably going to want to run at least 3, if not 4. And believe in our friendship. They're like, yeah, this is the better deck. That's why we made a card of you all beat up. Got, I think, 4 of the believe in our friendship. You have a Digimon. Okay, you can ignore its color requirements. So when you play this one, it reveals 3 cards and then add 1 card. So it's a searcher. Add 1 card with the Adventure trait among them to the hand. I should probably do it this way if you guys want to read it. Main. So delay after you play it. Gain 2 memory. Security effect, plays this card in the battle area. It's not bad. It's kind of like a no, it's exactly like that. It's like a purple memory boost, but for Adventure. Here we go. We got Genai's House. We were talking about it. This is the equivalent of the other one, the feature one. I would forget what it's called. So while you have no face-up Gemini's House, you can basically place this, or can ignore colors requirements. Then if you don't have one when you do play it, it goes into a security stack. So I guess you could have one of these on the other one. So now the other one was 2,000. I think this was 3,000. That's 5k to all your Digimon during your turn now. Main effect, yeah, it does the same thing. It's just a different name of the card. Here we go. Let's get into the good stuff. Red Scrambles. We got the Beelmon first. Oh, that is sick. He has the Beelmon. And come on, man. I hate this camera, dude. No, oh, there we go. We got the Beelmon. Hawkman, Agumon, but this is Marcus Agumon, and Hawkman. Did I say Hawkman? Hawkman. Oh, get me off live, bro. Here we go. Gabumon. Yeah, Gabumon, Vmon, Gaomon, RIP, and Bearmon. I'm like, it looks like it's pretty cool. Patamon, bro. That's Cutemon. What it goes. Patamon, Cutemon, Shumon, and Harrismon. Do we have a full? Yeah, we have Harrismon. We just haven't seen any more support from it, right? Since the Rasenmon. Oh, I guess we got the dual colored one. But yeah, they didn't do it any justice, really. Palmon. You got the Terromon. Damn, they didn't even put They didn't even put Terriermon. They put Lapmon. And Floramon. Damn, they put my boy Numemon. Got Numemon, Sukamon, and Chumon. I was like, what's the mouse's name? Throwing poop over there. Ooh. Purple Scramble. You got the Demi-Vmon and Devimon. And Tsukaimon. Look at that. He's hidden over there. Damn, that's it. I ain't get shit. I'll open the other two. I have the other two just really quick to see if I actually pull something. But I don't get any luck with these starter deck ones. Even I remember, I think the first time they did this was with the Beelzemon, where you can pull all the purple ones. That was so dope. Although no one really plays it. He's still playable in the deck now, but that Beelzemon is playable, but he's just kind of, I wouldn't say outdated, but the way it plays is you're not gonna play Impmons. Well, you can play Impmons from the trash with the new option card. I had a deck I have a deck on it. I haven't done the deck profile. Man, I'm sweating. It's like hot. Okay, here we go. Maybe he'll be in here. I'll keep that one. Dun, 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 dun. I got like the... Oh, you can't see him. So my wife, I'm like, bust out the big Agumon. So, give me some luck here. But I haven't been lucky. Alright. Let's see here. Do you appear or do you not appear? This will be the Gabumon. There's 1, 2, 3. Nope. The other two. Nope. Nope. Where would it be? Like, when do I know to, like, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would not know where it appears. Ah, crap. Which one's which? That one. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. I'm going to show you guys Augie real quick. This thing is huge. Look how big he is. Oh my god. So cute. Dude, his head's bigger than mine. And I got a big head. That's crazy. Alright, Augie. Come to me. Shamon Lee. Alright. Last one. Bum, bum, bum. Oop. Now I'm going to try to not damage this box so I can keep it. Although, honestly, I'm probably just going to throw it away. I don't like having a lot of clutter. Although, you know, you probably see all the clutter up there. But those are deck boxes. And then there's a box. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. Well, that's my door. But there's a box right there. And it's as big as my whole counter. And those are all the decks in there. I counted them not too long ago. I have 50 something decks. Now, they're not all like ready to play because, like for example, I need some cool boys. I'll go back to this deck and take them out and put them in this deck. So like if you go to it, it's kind of like, oh crap, there's missing cards. But I like to do it that way because then, for example, Jesmon came out with more support. I had that deck built since it came out in BT5, I think, or whatever set it came out. So I don't like to break decks down, especially if I like playing them, because then support comes out, and then you got to redo the whole thing. So, for example, Hunters. Although I don't really play Hunters like that, I just have it in a box, just all the cards that I would use in the deck. I don't like playing Hunters, or there's another one, Crosshearts. Not because I don't like the deck. It's just I have all my cards, what's it called? Organized by color, by levels. So it's very annoying because they're like rainbow color decks, and of course it's going to be the same thing where it's just different colors. And I thought of it. I'm like, what would be really nice is just slapping a Chimeramon in this deck because it's going to be a lot of colors. Although I don't know how effective it would be, but I'm definitely going to try and splash Chimeramon on here. Alright, here we go. For all the donuts and all the coins I have. Boromons, Geomon, Bergermon, Sick Drawing, Battlemons, the Sexy Angelmon, Tentomon, Copterimon, Mega Copterimon. I want to say I feel like it would probably be the first one if it was Altar. Like, I don't think they would put any in. See, so... Okay. I guess this would be the other side. I should pull it out. Because I don't like that... I don't like the artwork of that Agumon because it doesn't really jive with the Gabumon. And I say that because here, Agumon's in air. I guess it's a different perspective, right? Maybe it makes sense. Like, Agumon's over there, and now here, he's like, the Gabumon here's on the floor, and the Agumon, right? He's on the floor, but here he's in the sky, so, I don't know, yeah, that was it. That was my little rant. So I got 1, 2, 3, nothing. Nothing. Got Wargrave, 2 of them. And Tamers. 2 Tamers. Scrambles. Scramble. Man, no, nothing. A whole lot of nothing. You know what's crazy? And then, I'm in the Facebook group of Digimon, and all these people are just posting, oh, I pulled both of them. I pulled one. I'm like, damn, make it seem really easy, like they're just pulling them. But then it comes to me, and it's like, of course not. Why should I get it, Cool. Okay, that was it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I got some more deck profiles coming along. I am currently working on, I'll fill you guys in. I'm currently working on Red Hybrid. This new Agumon is crazy. And my Galactic, which I'm also working on. I think I'm almost done with this one. Red Hybrid is... I feel like you could kind of build it different ways. But we're going to stick to Emperor Greymon probably. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys later.